Well, so guys, today I am going to discuss an example of a wrapper class. In this, I have used account with contact count, and using wrapper class I have done this. So you ignore all these things. This is the component what we are going to design. This is already designed. I am just going to explain you the code that how I have done this using a wrapper class. This is separate object, account name is separate object, this is industry is separate object. Sorry, account name and industry is one object, that is account, and contact count is separate contact object which is having related as a lookup relationship with account, and it will display the count of contact associated with that account. So this is the LWC component. Now how I have implemented this component, we'll go and see that. So the code is ready. Without wasting the time, here you see I have taken a wrapper class. I have named it as account wrapper, and in this I have taken account ID, account name, industry, and contact count. Okay, this is account ID is of type ID, account name is of type string, industry is of type string, and contact count is integer, like we will get the count in numbers, so it's integer. And this will be used in LWC, so we have denoted it using aura enabled. And here this is the constructor. Okay, this is a parameterized constructor. In this we are passing id, account id, we have declared account id, we have declared account name, industry, and contact count, and the type of data types we have declared along with that, like integer, string, and id. Okay, now when a wrapper is called, this constructor will load first, and when this constructor will load, it will load this dot account id. This is the current instance of the class. Account id is equal to account id. This dot account name is equal to account name. This dot industry is industry. This dot contact count is the contact count. So this is the current instance of the class when the contact this constructor will load. So I have given the account wrapper in the separate class, because like in organization, in any project, if different class wants to use it, they can use it in this account wrapper, but generally we can give this in the same class only. See, this is a separate class, account controller. If we wanted, we could give this account wrapper in this account controller only, but I have given it separately, so that if different class want to use this account wrapper, it is feasible to use it. Okay, so now let's go through this account controller. So it's again denoted with or enabled, and we have done cacheable equal to true. Okay, and now here I am taking public static list of account wrapper. So this one here, what we have declared, now we are using it as a data type, we can say. Okay, here like we can use string, integer, or if we are using, if we have created a class over here, we are using here like a data type. And then I have given the method name, that is get accounts. In this I have initialized a list of account wrapper. Wrapper list is equal to new list of account wrapper. Okay, this we can take it this way, because we have declared this as a separate class, so we can take it this way. Okay, if we would have given this wrapper class here only itself at the bottom, then also we could have taken this. Okay, now when we load the list of account, acc list is equal to, I'm doing the parent to child relationships, like one account will have multiple contacts, so I'm fetching total 10 of them. So now what I'm doing is select id, name, industry, and in brackets I have taken select id from contacts and then from account. So it will fetch the account along with the contacts. So in this requirement, like we are getting the count of contacts, right? So here it is fetching the account, along with that it's doing the count of contacts. So now how we are doing that count, let's see it here. So I'm running a for loop on this account object, account ACC, and I'm iterating over this list. It's ACC list. Okay, so is equal to wrapper list. I'm adding the data in this wrapper list dot add new account wrapper. This is the syntax. Okay, this is a syntax new account wrapper. For generally we use for allocating the memory, new is used for that. Then here we do acc dot id, acc dot id. So acc dot id, what it will fetch, it will fetch this id. Okay, it will fetch the account id. Acc dot name, it will fetch the, it will go to the acc list, it will fetch the account dot name. Similarly it will fetch account dot industry. And acc dot contacts dot size, here what we are doing, we have to use contacts, not contact, it's contact only. It's contacts only, not contact, it's plural. So acc dot contacts dot size, if we do here, then for that account it will give the size of the contact. Okay, which was happening here. Now after this what happens is, whenever for loop will run, it will store the data in this wrapper list. Now this wrapper list has the data, and this method is of type uh, account wrapper, list of account wrapper. So it will return this wrapper list. Okay, it will return this wrapper list. Next, let's come to the LWC part. So I have given the name as account wrapper example. Okay, account wrapper example. Let's go to the HTML, and in HTML you can see a title, what it is given, account with contact count, account with contact count in the title here. Then if true accounts, means if data is present in the accounts. Here we have declared accounts. We are not tracking it because it's already reactive. Okay, we don't have to add track, we can just add the wire over here. So if true accounts, if data is there, then we have taken this table. Okay, this is the syntax. You can uh, just use this SLS table, all this syntax. Then T head, then table row. In the table row we have taken the table heading, account name is account name, industry, and contact count we have designed here. Okay, next we are using the for loop, for each loop in the body. And for it loads what, it loads the accounts, for accounts and for item ACC. From where we are getting this account, we are getting it from here, accounts, as we have declared accounts over here. Okay, so for accounts, the data will come in the accounts, and for item ACC, then we have taken table row key. For item, then we have to take the key acc dot account id, then acc dot account name, acc dot account id, acc dot account name, then industry and contact count. So here we are not displaying the id, we're just displaying the account name, industry, and contact count. Okay, we are taking the key as acc dot account id. Okay, and now we'll see how data is coming in this account. So let's come to the JavaScript. Here we are declared two variables, accounts and error. Okay, and here first of all we are importing the get account method, like get accounts from the account controller. Here if we go to the account controller, we see we have declared the method get accounts. This is the method. So starting here, this is starting here and ending here. Okay, this from this account, this is calling here. This is the syntax salesforce slash apex slash account controller dot get accounts. So this will point out to this get account method over here, get account method. Next, for so where this information will be stored, what we are fetching, this will be stored in get accounts. So that's why when we are writing at the rate wire, we are writing at the rate wire get accounts, then wired accounts. We are just naming it, then data comma error. That means if data is present in this get account, then this dot account, this current instance, this dot account is equal to give the data to that, assign the data to this. And if error comes, this dot error, then if error comes here, then it's undefined. Okay, else if error, I think this is not required. This is not required. If this dot, if data, this dot account data. Else if error comes, this dot error is error. And uh, we can make this undefined. So what we are doing here is, when data is there, we are making the accounts, assigning accounts to the data, and error we are making undefined. Okay, and when error is there, we are making this dot error, we are assigning the error, and we are making the accounts as undefined over here. Okay, so that's what we are doing over here. So when this is running, it's loading the data, getting the data from the account, getting the account name, industry, and then doing the count of contacts. So let me go through once again. So here we are doing the import lightning element wire from LWC. This is the, if we are using wire, so we are taking wire over here. Then we are importing get accounts from this. This is the syntax salesforce at the rate salesforce at the rate salesforce, then apex, the account controller, we are going here. Then here we are going to account controller dot get accounts. Now we are inside this. Okay, so get accounts. Now what, when we go inside this, what happens is, this is the list of account wrapper. So list will get initialized, then it will query over here, get the data in the ACC list. Now here it will run the for loop, and to the account wrapper list, it will store the data as id, name, industry, contact dot size. This will get stored in this. Okay, and after that, when it's stored, it will return. So that wrapper list, when it's returning, then it's coming here in get accounts. Okay, when it came here, then here we are taking the wire get accounts. Now let's say this return the data. Okay, here it returned the data successfully. We are not writing the exception here, try catch, but this is just an simple example. So when it returned the data, it will again it will go and see, like we are introducing data and error here in the wired accounts. If data is present, then give the data to this variable accounts and make the error as undefined over here. Else if error is there, data is not there, then this dot error variable, as I add error and make the accounts as undefined. Okay, that means there are no accounts. So this is the wrapper class, which is the logic which is going on over here. And this is important because we are using this. If this was not there, we could not use the wrapper over here, account wrapper. So this contains Account wrapper contains ID, name, industry, and contacts. ID, name, industry, contacts. Okay, this way we do it. So I hope you like this video. For more such videos, consider subscribing to this channel. See you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.